Hey everyone, today we're diving into something super important, online privacy. Think of it like this, your online world is like your own personal tech showcase. You get to decide who sees what, just like curating your own tech review channel. We're talking about those little things called privacy settings. They're like the bouncers at the door of your digital life, deciding who gets in and who stays out. In this digital age, privacy is more crucial than ever. It's about protecting your personal information, your online identity, and your peace of mind. So let's get right into it. We'll break it down step by step, platform by platform, so you can feel confident and in control of your online presence. Let's go. All right, let's talk privacy settings. You know those menus and options you usually scroll past when setting up an account? Yeah, those are actually pretty important. Think of it like this. You wouldn't leave your front door wide open all night, right? That's basically what not setting your privacy settings is like. These settings let you choose who sees your posts, your photos, your location, and a whole lot more. It's about having the power to decide what you share and with whom. You're in the driver's seat. And trust me, taking a few minutes to adjust these settings can make a world of difference in safeguarding your online world. First up, the OG social media giant, Facebook. Now, Facebook has a ton of features, which means it also has a ton of privacy settings. But don't worry, we'll break it down. Head over to your settings, usually an icon with 3 little lines or dots. From there, look for privacy. Here, you can control who sees your future posts, friends, friends of friends, or the entire internet. My advice, stick to friends only, unless you're running a public page. Next, check out the timeline and tagging settings. This is where you can manage who can post on your timeline and who can see posts you're tagged in. It's like choosing who gets to speak at your digital birthday party. Remember, you're in control. Don't be afraid to explore and customize these settings to your liking. Next up, the visual playground of Instagram. This platform is all about sharing those picture-perfect moments, but that doesn't mean your entire life needs to be public. Just like on Facebook, Instagram lets you choose between a public, private, or somewhere in between account. If you're all about sharing with friends and family only, switching to a private account is the way to go, but there's more. Head to the privacy section in settings and you'll find a treasure chest of options. You can control who can message you, who can see your stories, and even hide your activity status so nobody knows how long you spent scrolling through your feed. It's all about fine-tuning those settings to match your comfort level. Remember, Instagram should be a fun and positive space for you. So, take charge of your privacy and curate your online museum just the way you like it. Tweeting safely, controlling your 280 character broadcasts. Now let's talk Twitter, the land of 280 character thoughts and trending topics. While it might seem like everything on Twitter is out in the open, you still have control over your privacy. Head to your settings and look for privacy and safety. Here, you can choose who can see your tweets, who can tag you in photos, and even mute specific words or phrases that you don't want to see on your timeline. One crucial setting to check is protect your tweets. This turns your account private, meaning only people you approve can see your tweets. It's like having a private conversation with a select group of followers. Remember, Twitter should be a space where you feel comfortable sharing your thoughts and opinions. So take a moment to adjust those settings and tweet with confidence. LinkedIn lockdown. Keeping your professional image polished. Now let's move on to the professional networking platform, LinkedIn. While it's important to make connections and build your professional brand, you still want to maintain control over your privacy. LinkedIn's privacy settings are all about managing your professional image. You can control who can see your connections, who can see your profile picture, and even who can see your activity, like what articles you've read or commented on. One important setting to consider is your public profile visibility. This determines how much of your profile information is visible to people who aren't connected to you on LinkedIn. You can choose to make your profile completely public, visible only to your connections, or somewhere in between. Remember, LinkedIn is a professional platform, so it's generally a good idea to keep your profile information relevant and appropriate for a professional audience. But even within those bounds, you have plenty of options to customize your privacy and present yourself in the best possible light. Google's got your back up. Managing your data destiny. Okay, let's talk Google. Now, Google isn't just a search engine. It's a whole ecosystem of apps and services. And with all that data floating around, it's more important than ever to manage your privacy. Head over to your Google account settings and you'll find a section called Privacy and Personalization. This is where the magic happens. Here, you can control things like your search history, your location history, and even your YouTube watch history. One cool feature is the privacy checkup. It walks you through different privacy settings and helps you customize them to your liking. It's like having a personal privacy assistant. Remember, Google has a lot of information about you, but you have the power to control how they use it. And take some time to explore these settings and make sure you're comfortable with what's being shared. YouTube's open secret privacy controls you didn't know existed. Now let's talk YouTube. Did you know that even though it's a platform for sharing videos, you still have privacy controls? It's true. Head to your YouTube settings and you'll find a section called Privacy. Here, you can control who can see your subscriptions, who can see your liked videos, and even who can see your watch history. One important setting to consider is your likes and subscriptions visibility. This determines whether your liked videos and subscriptions are public, private, or only visible to your subscribers. Another cool feature is the pause watch history option. This lets you temporarily stop YouTube from tracking what you watch. It's perfect for those times when you're binge watching a guilty pleasure playlist and don't want anyone to know. Level up your privacy game. Tips from a tech fanatic. All right, we've covered a lot of ground today, but there are a few more things I want to leave you with. Consider these your bonus privacy tips. Use a different strong password for every online account. I know it's a pain to remember them all, but trust me, it's worth it. Enable two-factor authentication whenever possible. It adds an extra layer of security to your accounts and makes it much harder for hackers to break in. Online platforms are constantly updating their privacy policies and settings. So it's a good idea to review your settings every few months to make sure you're still comfortable with what you're sharing. Once something is online, it's hard to completely erase. So think before you post and be mindful of what information you're sharing about yourself and others. Remember, online privacy is an ongoing journey, not a destination. It's about making conscious choices about what you share and who you share it with. So stay informed, stay vigilant, and most importantly, stay in control of your online world.